Hello, my name is Asha, and this is Asha's Movies, and today we are going through another haul of DVDs, Blu-rays, and we even got an extra special thing to show at the end of the video. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just put these to the side now, and then we're going to go through them one by one and take you through bit by bit. Yeah. Now that everything else is gone then, from what we didn't need, well, what we're going through after this, we have a Disney classic today, and this is Big Hero 6. So if you don't know, this is my Disney collection at the moment. Down by there, I'm going to probably do a full overview of that at some point, but we have got a Big Hero 6, which is going to go on the Disney shelf at some point, after I've made I might make a video of me actually putting the things on the shelf. Maybe I'll do it at the end of this video. It depends how much time I have, to be honest. But Big Hero 6 has always been one of them films that, one of my friends said she cried at the end of this film, and I found that a bit odd, because I'm not an emotional type of person that would cry at the end of many films. But this film is actually quite emotionally dense, and it is really good. It's a really good animation style, and Disney did a really great job with this film. One thing I didn't know was that actually Big Hero 6 is part of Marvel Universe, which I'm really happy about, because he is a superhero at the end of the day, and let's be real. And this is Classics number 54, so this will go right after. What other classics do we have? 52. We have Frozen, which is 52. Yeah, I think it'll come after Frozen. We've got Pocahontas done there. Yeah, this will come after Frozen, which is 52, and then this is 53, isn't it? So just after Frozen this will be, but in the collection obviously it'll be at the start because it's in the Big Hero 6. But this is quite a good film, and I thought it was really good first few watches, and I'm definitely going to give this a rewatch probably some point this year. Towards the end of the year, I think, to be honest. This has got Dolby Digital, and yeah, let's have a look inside. So I do like the fact that this, the artwork on the actual disc is different to the artwork on the slip cover, because I do love these slip covers, because if you want, let me just show you guys. I actually have another one of them for Bolt, and I think I've got another one of them for The Incredibles as well, which is a bit discoloured, which I might need to buy another one of. So you can see they've got really nice artwork on them, and I don't think normally that they're different to the actual case, which is kind of annoying. And we've also got one down here for Sleeping Beauty, which, yeah, that is a cool slipcover. As much as I'm not a big fan of Disney princesses, that is a cool slipcover, I'll admit. But yeah, let's give you a little show on the inside then. It's just the iconic blue Disney case, and yeah, a few posters over here, not too much, to be honest. And yeah, and then we've got the Big Hero 6 logo up there, which is actually really cool, and I'm really liking that. So yeah, that's the first one. This one's a bit less unknown in the Disney community, or kind of like Disney movies. It's Robin Hood, and I watched this one quite a few times as a child when I was younger. This is the Disney classic number 21, which will come just after. We've got a classic number 13 there. Number 4, number 52, number 19. What's this? 30, 21. So it'll come after Jungle Book probably in the collection. Yeah. It'll probably come after Jungle Book in the collection when I've got them all nice and organised in the classics numbers, and then every other Disney will just go below then and see. So this is classics number 21, as you can see on the spine there, and we're going to take a look at the back, and then you can see we've got some deleted scenes, some games as well. It's got Dolby Digital, which is nice to see, and it's 21st animated movie, as you can see up there. Let's have a little look see at the inside. Maybe it's got some nice artwork. So we've got the Robin Hood logo up there. And the thing I do love with Disney films, especially if you keep the posters with them, you do get these original Disney rewards things, which is quite cool to see as well. Yeah, I follow a guy on YouTube. His name is Movies with James. So yeah, he's a really good YouTuber, I think, and he's a really good YouTuber because he collects Blu-rays and 4Ks mainly. But obviously, I'm more of a DVD collector myself because they're a lot easier to find, and obviously, they're in my budget. But I do really enjoy his videos, and he was talking about how rare some of these the Blu-ray versions of these can be, and they are quite rare, except for in HMV. So I might go on a little trip to HMV at some point and buy some Disney titles which are brand new, because they've got deals on. I think they've got the deals on. If I go during summer, I might have some summer flash deals, or Yeah, but yeah, so that is the next one then. That is Robin Hood. Yes. The next one we have then is part of the also a part of the Disney collection, and this is classic number 30, Beauty and the Beast. I do actually own, if I show you now, the live action version of this film with Emma Watson, and Dan Stevens as well, Luke Evans. But I never actually owned the animated version, and I do own another version of Beauty and the Beast as well. But this is like the holiday special, the winter one, which is not a classic, a Disney classic. But I do own that actually as well. So now I've got 3 different Beauty and the Beast things in the collection. But yeah, this is. I do remember watching this a few times when I was younger, but this was when I was young now. It has Dolby Digital and it has some bonus features. And it's a 2-disc special edition. And again, you get that iconic movie rewards thing there as well. And these discs are really nice and these have got really nice artwork as well. This is the bonus one, obviously, first. And then we have the featured film. So yeah, I think it is worth getting them with the bonus discs, to be honest. Even if it's that little bit extra. Because the bonus discs do hold a bit of, sentimental value to some of us. In the collecting community, obviously. I do have a lot of films with bonus discs like this. This is bonus disc right in there. And then I have bought bonus discs separately just for the fact to have them in the collection, because I do like collecting just the bonus discs. It might be a bit weird of me doing that, but I do like just collecting the bonus discs, if I'm honest, because I might not like the film, but some of the behind the scenes might actually be good. So yeah, that is Beauty and the Beast for the collection then. Oh my god, it just got really dark. There we go. Is that better? Yeah. That's Beauty and the Beast. The last Disney title then, I didn't even know was made. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. I think what Disney has done is a bit, I can't say stupid, but a bit top in my opinion. Because they've made a great first film like Lion King, and then they've just made sequels. And this not always amazing. After they've made these sequels, you see, because I have not really watched this, and I'm going to watch this soon, just because of the fact that I want to judge it, compared to the first Lion King, and I obviously will watch the first one before I watch this one. But it does annoy me sometimes when they ruin the first film with another film, and then they got to continue on the story. They don't have to continue the story, if you know what I mean. There is a lot of, like, chances for them to just cut it, and they earned enough money as it is. But yeah. So this is Lion King 2. We've seen this before. I did show you another one I didn't even know was a film. It was The Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea. I never even knew this was a film, if I'm honest. I've never even watched the first one, I don't think. But I found that in a charity shop not too long ago for about £1, I think it was, maybe 20p, something like that. By the way, these ones I all pay 25p for, all the Disney ones, because I got these from Bernardo's. Yeah. But this, yeah, they have a thing where they ruin films with sequels, and it really does annoy me. Again, I don't think this has the iconic Disney thing, no, it's just got a little flat thing over there. And then this has got the little Lion King 2 Simba's Pride on the disc then, so it's just an original disc. Obviously, I will try and get these sticky things off after, with some anti-stick tape or what? Not tape. Spray. Yes. So this is it's got Dolby Digital, which again is surprising because it's quite an old film, I think. Yeah. So that is that then. And then the next one we have is Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster. So I actually do own quite a few Scooby-Doo films, as you've seen in the videos, I think. I've got 2 of the live-action ones, I've got a few animated ones. If you have seen in the videos, you do know I've got some Scooby-Doo films. So this is one of the more rare ones, I believe. I looked this up on IMDb, and it was £4 to buy. Not IMDb, sorry, on CEX, and it was £4 to buy. So yeah, it's nice, it's a nice one to find. And I think I found this for 10p, I think I paid for this, and it's worth £4, so I'm basically timesing by 40 my profit there, which is nice. Yeah, so this is something I really don't know anything about, but oh my god, what is up with me? It doesn't even have the right disc in, and it's in terrible condition. Oh my lord, what is up with me? That's embarrassing, to be honest. Let's forget about that then. That one's gonna... Obviously, I can't give it back to the charity shop, can I? But I have to find that properly. So the next one we have is like two of the same films, but like different parts of it. So we have the two Family Guy Star Wars things, which I saw a guy from America talking about the other day, and he was like, I've really been trying to find these because these are supposed to be really funny. So I've decided, I saw them in the charity shop, and they're supposed to be a part of a multi-pack, but obviously the multi-pack part is broken, so yeah, I'm not too mad about that. But these do look good just by themselves, and I don't know if I'm going to put this in my like Star Wars section, or if I'm going to put it in my Family Guy section. It'll probably be my Family Guy section, if I'm honest. Or I do actually have a little section down in the shelf somewhere just for Star Wars, like not rip-offs, but like Star Wars things that are not actually made by Star Wars. Like there's a Lego Star Wars thing down there, and there's like Clone Wars episodes. So I'm thinking I might put that in there then as well. So yeah, but this is the first one, Family Guy, It's a Trap. Yes, it looks really good actually. Looks quite funny as well. It's got some deleted special features as well, which is really nice to see. And it's got the original, like, this type of disc as well, which is cool. Yes, and I do believe it has Dolby Digital. Yes, it does. And then the next one we have then is Family something Dark Side Guy. So that's that, yeah. It looks quite good again. Kind of similar to the first one, obviously, both being Star Wars films. And then we've got, the thing I found funny was that Stewie the baby is actually Darth Vader. And that's why I find funny as well. But yeah, that is the two Star Wars Family Guy. Which, yes. And then, what should we do next? Next, we're going to go for some Blu-rays, because I did pick up 4 Blu-rays and a few DVDs as well I've got left. But so this is stuff that I've upgraded, and yes, I did have only bought this like last month. So Life of Pi was the first one I upgraded. We're gonna put this to the side quickly. But we upgraded Life of Pi to Blu-ray, and this is a rental copy, which is a bit annoying, but it's okay. And yeah, we bought Life of Pi from a charity. Well, I bought Life of Pi from a charity shop about a month back when I was at my dad's for Christmas. Maybe 2 months now, actually. But yeah, it was... I haven't seen it, but I decided to upgrade it to Blu-ray because it was only 10p. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? And if I don't like it, it's a spare Blu-ray case, isn't it? So this is going to be a spare DVD case, I believe. Or I might just donate this to a charity shop, because I do have a few DVDs going out to the donation. So this might... But I do like the white case, so I don't know at the moment. So yeah, that's Life of Pi. We're going to just give you a little show of the back and stuff now. Yeah, it's really cool. You know, I've never really seen I've never seen this film, so the fact that I can actually watch it at some point is nice to think, and especially on Blu-ray, which is like the best. I do wish it was a Blu-ray and a DVD, or yeah, but it'll do for now. Maybe I might buy it if I get another case. I might change it to a Blu-ray and a DVD, so then it's easier for me. Because if I wanted to watch it upstairs, it'd have to be DVD, because I have a PS3 upstairs. But if I wanted to watch it downstairs, I could watch it on the Blu-ray player I have downstairs. Next then is again a rental copy, but this is The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, and I do own this on DVD. So you can see we've got a little bit of a different background, because I obviously own the other Hobbit film here. So I needed So, yeah, and I found that for, again, 10p, so I was not going to pass that up for 10p. If it was £1, I would probably go to pass it up, because I already had it on DVD. But since it was only 10p, I'm not going to, like, pass it up. And I know there is a third one to the Hobbit trilogy, but I just can't remember what the film was called, and I can't find it anywhere, so... Apparently this only sells for 50p at CEX as well, which is a bit annoying, because I'm only making my money back by 4, so it's not really, it's kind of annoying. But there we go. So, also going to the donation pile. And then that is going to be kept then. This is going to go into the collection. As we can see, it's going to probably just slot in next to the other Hobbit film. And next to the Star Wars films, which will just go right there. And then it'll look like... And then the DVDs for the Blu-ray will increase on this shelf then, you see. So, the next thing we're going to go for is a trilogy. No. Yeah, we may as well. Let's get these good ones out of the way. So, everybody knows I own the Da Vinci Code. If you follow the channel, I own the Da Vinci Code, right? I own the Da Vinci Code already, and that's got a little slot down there for my collection as well, right? That goes just down there in the bottom bit there, as you can see. There. That goes down there, and then this, I didn't realise there was a trilogy of it, but I got told by my father the other day there was a trilogy for it. And when I went out DVD hunting today, I managed to find Angels and Demons, a Ron Howard film, which is obviously a part of this, on Blu-ray. And it obviously is part of a multi-pack, that's why it's a lot thinner. But I'm not annoyed by that, because that saves me some shelf space as well. And also, it's part of the trilogy then, isn't it? I don't know which way they go, so I'm going to obviously have to switch that up before I put them in like the order. And yes, but yeah, that is the next one then. I'm going to just show you that quickly. I've never really been into these type of films. Oh, fudge. Sorry. I've never really been into these type of films. But I'm obviously going to give it a go, since I own the whole trilogy now. And you wondered, where's the other one, Asha, then? You've only got 2 here. Well, Inferno. This is, indeed, a 4K. And I found this for 10 pence at a charity shop. 10 pence, when it sells for £4, is 40 times my profit. 40 times profit. So, and the fact that I found it in the same charity shop that I found this in, I was absolutely amazed. Because a 4K in a charity shop is very rare. I'm going to be honest. It's one of the rarest things you will see in a charity shop, physical media wise. The only rarer thing you might see is like a 4K player. Or a Blu-ray player. But then the fact that I found the entire, well, basically, 2 out of 3 films from the trilogy in that shop. Obviously, they had the Da Vinci Code, but it was on DVD, and I didn't want to buy another one for the DVD. Buy another DVD, did I? So, the fact that I found the 4K is it's amazed me. And, yeah. This is the first 4K thing I own. Obviously, I don't have a 4K player, so it'll just be looks for now. But it is really cool, the fact that I have the trilogy now, and one of them's on Blu-ray, one of them's on DVD, and one of them's on 4K. And they're just going to slot down in that corner by there then, after. The next thing then is the only horror I picked up, which was The Boy. I remember watching this as a child, don't think it was scary at all, to be honest, but I have been trying to get into the more of horrors lately, and yeah, my mum showed me this first when I was 11, so I'm going to pick this up. And I'm going to do a little rewatch of this, and probably going to do a review on the channel, so if you want to see that, make sure you like and subscribe. But yes, this is going to be one of the watches, probably at the end of the month. Yes. And I know it's got some colour, some marker on there, but that doesn't do no difference to the film, because I can just change the case. Maybe I'll swap it for the white case I have, or maybe I'll swap it for the see-through one from Scooby-Doo the Loch Ness Monster. So, if you want to see me review that on the channel, make sure you get this video 15 likes, and I'll do it by the end of the month. That is the next one on the list then. The Boy, which is a nice shiny disc as well. And there's the back. Just a reminder, I have made a TikTok for both channels now. They share a TikTok, so if you want to go and check that out. They also share an Instagram, so you can check that out as well. Last Blu-ray then on the list is Give It a You. This guy, I can't remember, I don't remember his name. If I can remember, I'll check now. No, I can't see it. Hold on. No, it's way too small. Yeah. This is apparently, it's a full British film, basically, so I've decided I'm going to watch it soon. It's obviously an old rental copy, which is a bit annoying, but this was also 10p at the same charity shop, and I thought, if it's a Blu-ray, why should I leave it? I'm not going to leave a Blu-ray. And yeah, but he plays Patrick Jane in The Mentalist, which is now on Netflix. If you wanted to go and check that out, go check that out on Netflix. I was watching it on Prime before, I think. I managed to get up to season 4, 5 maybe. Yeah, and that's a great show, so I'm gonna start rewatching that soon after I'm done with all the DC shows. A new comedy from the working title films, the productions of Love Actually and the writer of Borat. Yes, so yeah, that seems like a nice British comedy for me. That's going in the watch pile because I want to watch that soon, because he is a great actor, I think. Son of Rambo was quite a random pickup for me, if I'm honest. I don't know why I picked it up. Don't even know if it's good, because I don't even have any of the Rambo films on DVD. I have watched one of them, and I probably think I reviewed it on the channel, did I? I hope I did. But if you haven't seen the review, it'll probably come out soon. Yeah, so that is Son of Rambo. I don't know what to say about this, to be honest. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know anything about it, to be honest, because it's just kind of random for me, innit? I just had to pick one up so I could pick up the next film, which I'll show you. And I picked that up for a natural reason, the next film, because obviously the new one's coming out of it soon. And it's in decent condition. It's a bit sticky. I'm going to have to give that a wash. Well, a little wipe down. Yeah, but Son of Rambo is the next one. And we'll put that up there as well then. And then we'll put the last one in. Well, this is the last proper film. And that is The Devil Wears Prada. And The Devil Wears Prada is probably the most fashion sense you can ever get out of me, because this is the only thing to do with fashion I'll actually watch. And it's quite a good cast. Meryl Streep, Stanley Tucci, Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt and oh my god, Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep are like my top 5, all in my top 5 actresses of all time, as well as Zoe Saldana and Emma Stone. They all have a lot of talent, and I feel like this film does them justice. And the fact that they're getting a sequel to this film 20 years later is quite funny. And I am going to try and see that in the cinema if possible. Yes, I'm gonna try and give this. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and give this a watch before we go to see it in the cinema. Obviously, I've watched this quite a few times at this point, but I do really like this film. And yeah, so that's gonna be a watch sooner rather than later. And then the last thing is a special feature disc, which is 007, the car chases, which is just basically a combination of James Bond and Top Gear presents the car chases of James Bond. And yeah, so that is, yes, Dr. No, You Only Live Twice, Goldfinger, Diamonds Are Forever, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and etc. So yeah, that's going to be nice to watch at some point. Obviously, that'll join the James Bond collection, which is actually quite good now. It's actually getting a lot bigger, as you can see, but it's a lot bigger than you think. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 films now. So yeah, that is everything. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and check out my other channel for comic book related content. Check out my TikTok, because this is also on my TikTok if you want to just watch a shorter version of that. All will be linked down below. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.